Evening all, and welcome back to Kerbalism. I am here at the Minimus rover. Here it is flying on, the science rover. We're heading to Minimus, which is over there somewhere. If I look at the map, Minimus is there. Jewel is over there. Minimus is between Jewel and the Sun, sort of where Elu is, if I can find Elu, but it's over there somewhere, but I can't seem to mouse over it. There's Eve. I saw Moho as well over here somewhere. There's Moho. Eve. Elu should be over there somewhere, but I can't see it at all. And Minimus should be there. But I can't seem to see it in the night sky, and I can't mouse over it. All these little dots. It could be up further. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we're on our way to Minimus. We've got, a little while to go yet, we've got 14 days to go, in fact. So, let's speed up time and let it go, really, I suppose. I know it's over there. It's got to come into view at some point. Is it? Maybe. Yeah, it's over there. We got to go past it and back again, so let's walk to our apparatus. Stupid quick. Like so. Ooh. Surface deployed mystery goo observations. Wait. Log. Surface deployed mystery goo operations. Moon landed. Transmitted. From what? Long term. What do I have landed on the moon? Well, I've only got one thing landed on the moon. And bear with me just a moment, because I don't think I have VSync turned on. But I can't turn it on here, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Because I can see the... I don't know if that's showing up on the video or not, but I can see every time I do that, I can see the tear across it ready. Yeah, anyway, that's the only thing I have on the moon. I'm going to go over to that just for a moment. This does not have mystery goo on it. That was... Oh, we did have Kerbals on the moon. Yeah, that doesn't have mystery goo on it. Inline stabilizer. Oh! Wait a moment. Wait a moment here. The ED. I thought there was a. I've confused myself. I didn't bring any equipment like this along to Minimus because I thought we only had a weather analyzer. I don't remember doing this. When did I do this? I don't remember successfully landing Kerbals on the moon. I guess I did. Well, obviously I did, because... Wow. Did that only happen a couple of episodes ago and I've just completely forgotten? Is that... Is that something that I've done? Okay. So yeah, so this little device here has been going along, doing its thing, and first moon landing. Right. I must be going mad. I must be going mad. Kerbalism. Sorry, I'm just having a look at my previous video titles because I don't remember going to the moon. When did we do that? I know I've got a bad memory, but that's obviously we've been to the moon. I've just don't remember doing it, which is why I'm checking my videos now, because I want to make sure I've not loaded up like a wrong save or something wrong. I haven't even gone to the moon in any other save. So, Kerbalism, beginner, Mimus rover, deployable science, Kerbals to the moon on the 25th of November. Okay, wow. I do apologise about that. I had completely forgotten that I had been to the moon. Do you know? With Kerbals. I honestly can't believe I forgot that. I don't. Yeah, I am confused. Anyway, we're going back to Mimus. I remember we've been to Mimus. But what's coming up? Elu. We're going to skip it. We're going to skip it, I'm afraid, because we're in the middle of doing something else. But so yeah, so I could have brought some deployable science to Mimus to land here. I thought we only had a weather analyzer. There. What do I know? I don't even know where I've been. Can't even remember. Can't even remember where I've been. There we go. It shows you how good my memory is, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go here. Add a maneuver. Shrink ourselves down. Whoop, too far. Way too far. Turn it around again. There we go, thank you. Shrink ourselves down. And we need to get on the correct inclination, if you don't mind. That looks good enough to me. Awesome sauce, right? And we're going to be miles away from where we want to be, which is fine. Let's be honest here. So let's do this instead, shall we? Doobie 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 doop 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 doop. There we go. Okay. So we want to actually do something like that. There we go. So that's the maneuver we want to do. 201 meters a second. Awesome. Right. And the reason I want to do that is so that we can do this one big orbit, and the Children's pod will do a smaller orbit. Then when we come around again, he'll be there. We'll be here. We can slow right down to get an orbit and then meet him over here somewhere. Hopefully, that's the idea. By being that far behind, because a smaller orbit travels faster. And we'll still be slightly off on the orbit because we're higher up than he is, so yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see. So burn time is 10 minutes. That's because we are right down the throttle. Let's turn that up. 30 seconds. Let's go with a minute burn time, shall we? Boom. There we are. Okay. So accelerate is going to be roughly retrograde, but not quite. It's going to be almost spot on retrograde by the looks of it. Interesting. Oh, is our inclination still correct? It is. Could do with a little tiny tweak down. Degrees, 3 degrees. Oh no, hold on. 0 degrees. There we go. That's what we want to do. But let's just hold here. And how many ignitions do we have? We have 23 left, which is really good because we don't have an engineer. I wonder whether Sheldred is an engineer. That would be quite useful, actually. Okay. 10 seconds to go. It seems good. Let's go. Now, engines can fail at any point. I know that. Yeah, these numbers just mean it's unlikely to happen, but it is possible. So not bringing engineers, probably a dumb thing to do, but I have got an extra engine here and I have got an extra engine in here, which can all get me home from the surface of the planet, surface of Mimas, so I'm okay. And they've got plenty of food and water as well. I believe they have, they got 179 days worth of food, so we're good. We are good. If something went wrong, they would be fine. They got shielding as well. I haven't done the shielding on the lab. That was a mistake. But I did probably cut down on weight. This is a good thing. Yeah, let's slow right down. Bring the map up. That'll do. There we go. That's good enough to meet. And we are minus 0.1 degrees. That's fine. Awesome. Okay. Are we pointing towards the sun with our solar panels? Yes, we are. Let's go round again. Boom. Awesome. And I'm actually going to slow down here-ish. Rotate that around a bit so make sure my solar panels are facing there. I think I want to slow down a little bit here. Because I want to bring my apoapsis in towards him, or periapsis, or whatever. I want to cross his orbit, basically. That's what I want to do. Okay. That's actually increasing. That's not what I wanted. That's increasing. That's not what I wanted either. Let's turn the RCS on and push ourselves back out. Actually, hold on. Turn the RCS back off again. That was dropping, wasn't it? Yes, that was still dropping. Okay. Let's just do a bit of a weird orbital cross here. Okay, like that. And then if we was to say warp to here and too far. Push our orbit out. We'll get a 47 kilometer one. Hmm. 80, 72, 56. No, I think our orbital period is now about the same as his was, so right, what we're going to do is we are going to go down to here, point prograde along the surface. Not that it makes any difference. Surface and orbit will be roughly the same up this high up. And I'm going to push our orbit up a bit. If I push the right button, that would help. Now let's push our orbit out and see what happens here. We are still cutting into it. What I'm basically trying to do here is trying to get this part of the blue section lined up with the green one. And by pushing the orbit around different sort of ways, it changes how you interact with the other craft. So what I should have really done is when I was back here, I should have just slowed down to an orbit slightly above that one and then figured out a way to get closer to it. But I didn't, because I'm an idiot. There we go. Right, let's go. Actually, want to go retrograde. And that's what I'll do now. I'll just slow us down, being a slightly higher orbit. And then we'll only lose little tiny bits of speed between each orbit. That makes any sense? That doesn't make any sense, does it? That's not what I'm saying there. If we make our orbit only slightly larger than that one, then we will only... He will gain a little tiny bit on us each and every go, not a major amount. So yeah, you see there, it's okay. So let's warp to yeah. Oh, remember, Solar Rover's battery's nearly flat, is it? That doesn't surprise me. This thing doesn't really have great battery power. It is going to be desperately reliant on light landing in the sun, so we're going to land, well, just there, I suppose, and we can drive whichever direction we figure out the sun is coming in. So if we're going, we're actually moving away from the sun right now. That's cool. Okay, that's fine. So we were going to land there. We walk around, we can see the planet Moon spins underneath us, so it's spinning that way. So we want to land on this side. On the dawn side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so interaction 2 is going to be 44 meters. Kilometers, sorry. We need to go around again. Oh, now he's actually ahead of us because I messed up. Okay. See, not paying attention. Paying attention to Mimus, not paying attention to the craft at hand. Good job, we got lots of fuel, lots of engine ignitions. Okay. But let's slow ourselves down. Gently, gently, gently. There we go. 1.1 kilometers. That should do it. Let's warp to here. Switch ourselves to target mode. And we should, hopefully, very, very, very soon, get a thing going, hey, we found him. Or her. I'm going with the him this time. Oh, and I need to point myself. Oh, I can't really point myself towards the sun this time because we don't. Yep, Sheldred, there he is. Yeah, I can't really. I need to kind of do that. Need deployable solar panels. Yeah, really do need that. That 180 science from the moon that I forgot was running is really, really, really going to help with that. So let's walk down to here. Sheldred's fine. Could just get him out. I mean, what's our relative speed? 3.7 meters a second. Yeah, I think we're not even gonna stop. Let's switch over to Sheldred. There he is. You are a scientist. Okay. Do with you being an engineer, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's go that way. Yay. Now, you're going to probably have to get in the back somewhere, because I don't think there's any space for you in the actual main pod. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think you can get in there. I think you might have to get in the science lab. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay. Grab. Board. Cannot board. Module is full. That. There's a door at the bottom. Let's try that door. Or maybe it's the science lab for you. I kind of think it shouldn't be. Why are there 3 people in there? There should only be 2. Board. There we go. Who's in there then? Valentina, Daisel, and Carrie. Oh, and then the Sheldred. Oh, okay. Okay, because that can take 2 people. That's got 2 seats in it. So I could have brought in, I was going to bring an engineer with me, I think. Okay, that's fine. That has 2 seats, I believe, as well, so, yeah. Anyway, we have rescued Sheldred. Hello, Sheldred. Welcome to the space program. Your first mission, if you choose to accept it, is land on Mimbus. Which is probably not what you expected. You expected to be going home? Well, I'm sorry, but we're going to put you to work straight away. Okay, so we have a science rover down there, that science rover at top is broken. Generally I want to land probably, well I don't know, because Mimbus rotates fairly quickly, so we will see. But we're going to land sort of here somewhere, and then, yeah, and then drive that way. So let's drop down to say 20-kilometer orbit. Like that. There we go. Okie dokie. We'll walk around here if you don't mind. Switch to surface mode straight away and unset target. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to deploy the wheels now. If I can, please. Nope, that's the land again. Go on, do your rotatey thing, go on. Boopy-doopy-doo. Okay, so hinges. Thank you. Deploy the wheels. Thank you. And deploy the wheels. And then lock them, please. I would like them to be locked into place because yeah, when we lose power, they're locked anyway, so that's not a problem. So I've got plenty of fuel left, so I think I might actually try and land on the back end of this. Because we might as well use up all the fuel and the ignitions we have. So let's just fire the engine full whack. And we'll try and set ourselves down on the flats, because the flats are flat. And I like the flat areas. They're good for you. Especially good for wheels. Not that we're going to land like a plane. That's really stupid on Mimbus. Because the gravity is so low, you just bounce. The suspension for the wheels will happily bounce you back up and into the side of a mountain. Because that's the sort of thing Mimbus is. Very, very, very unforgiving. Okay. So let's walk down to here. Ba-ba-bum. And I think what I'm going to do is lock that. I really wish I'd have put a mech jet thing on this, but I didn't. So, yep. I'm going to lock that, and I'm going to fire the engine like so. And just try to kill my horizontal speed. So we can drop straight down. As I said, I had planned for this to be able to land on its belly here. So it's got plenty of fuel left in it. Yeah, I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing with this now. Marker to go off, and that'll do. Right. Let's just fast forward time. Rotate. Whoa, rotate around to that way, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, we are close to our Mimbus flyby 1. Okay. Oh yes, yeah, there was another craft that I over-engineered the fuel on. See, this is the thing that I'm confused at. In the VAB, Kerbal Engineer was telling me this technically didn't have the fuel to land on Mimas. It didn't have enough. But when you switch it to going, well, don't use the atmospherics, it says it's got way too much. So my brain's just like, well, hang on a minute, which is it? Which way round? Is it that it's got too much fuel and it's wrong, or is it that I'm misreading Kerbal Engineer? Does Kerbal Engineer not figure out? I'm sure it used to. It used to figure out when you were like when you were doing your staging, to figure out how long that engine would burn for, what height you'd roughly be at, and then figure out from there. Or is that something else I'm thinking of? Because I'm not really sure. Okay, so we are touching down on the surface of Mimas on our engine bell at 3 meters a second. Bonk. Okay. Let's turn over. Boing. See what I mean by the wheels? They will bounce you back into oblivion if you're not careful. And I did not expect that. I really expected this to be tipping over. I'm going to turn off the gimbal on that. And I'm going to turn off the SAS. Wow. Okay. So, yeah. I can't pump any fuel around because we have fuel everywhere already. So, can I stiffen up the suspension on this? I don't think I can I? Spring strength. Spring strength, turn it down. Stop bouncing so much. There we go. Awesome. Okay, that shouldn't have steering. No, turn the steering off on that one. Okay, we are on Mimas. We are on Mimas in a science rover. We have a crew report running. Awesome. And not only that, we can actually transfer Kerbals. Yeah, so Basil can go down there. Carey can go down there. And can I click that one there? Eldred, damn it. Eldred can't go in there because there's not. So you can go back in the front pod because you can operate the arm because we can drive around and actually find things. However, Sheldred, actually, if you EVA for a moment, if you don't mind, and go down, can you collect a surface sample? Oh. There we go. Awesome. And we have plenty of slots because we can still put things everywhere we want to go. We also have material running in here, don't we? It's there we go. That's done. Okay. Not that you really need it because I think. Can you actually enter? Oh, turn off the SES. Can you? Oh dear. Oh dear. That's. Oh, yep. Thought so. Switch to that. Turn back. Mind your head. Mind your head. Oh. Okay. Okay. So yeah. You actually need to get back in here. Kind of figured that. I kind of figured that it would be. I couldn't use that underground one. That's fine. We have material study as well. There we go. That takes 10 minutes. Awesome. Right. There we go. And we're transmitting stuff back as well, which is always good. And our hinges worked. You can't change these once you're done with them. Otherwise, I'd like to pump up that back one, turn the wheels in a little bit more so it's. But what I can do is, shut down that engine so I don't accidentally fire it. And let's see now. If I change the reaction wheel, no, just do that. Switch back to that. There we go. And just to be, shall we say, like 100 or something? We'll start driving forwards? I think we should. Yeah. We will. If I turn down the traction control to basically nothing, that's going to push them rear wheels like an utter. Now this is heavy. A lot more heavy than I expected it to be, if I'm honest with you. So it's going to take a while to drive around. We could switch out of it and use good old Bon Voyage to do what we want to do. Also, I think we're heading the wrong direction. We want to be heading... Planet's spinning that way, so we want to be heading west. Which means... the Nimbus flyby is south. Which means we're heading the right direction. Is that right? Yeah, 270. 270 is the correct way. Okay, awesome. No more electric charge. Really? That probably is because we're using so much. Yeah, so let's turn off the engines. I could probably disable the motors on the front ones as well. That would probably help a little bit, I think. But I think our main problem is that our material study uses a lot of power. Probably. Okay. Let's set up something here and go. We have another crew report. We can do one at a time. The laboratory is disabled. We do have a monoprop fuel cell, 2 pressure controls, 2 scrubbers. Do we need both scrubbers? Don't know. No, let's turn the scrubber off. No, we'll leave it all on. What I might do is disable data transmission. Is that going to help? No, it's not. Okay, it's the material. The material bay is just really powerful. If we turned on that, made it active, then we also have very little. See, this is going to actually use the surface sample that we have, and it will transmit it, transfer it into transmittable data. So that's all good. Let's disable that. But we can turn on a monoprop fuel cell, I suppose, which is in here. There we go. That should actually give us a positive charge of fuel of electricity. No, yes, no. Not really, no. Okay. Wow. Right. What if I then turned off the scrubber? Pressure control? Nope, they don't help. I think it is just the fact of that we are not really producing enough electric because we're our solar panels are not really getting the oomph they're thinking about. I can turn quite sharply with this though, that's quite good. I'm doing a bit of power sliding there. There we go. If I turn sideways on, we're getting power. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around Nimbus to the different places and get all the science required. Did I really have the brakes on for that whole journey? Would that be why it wasn't travelling so fast? I think it was. That's a little concerning. Can you turn up the brakes, please? You can actually stop us, if you don't mind. Would that be okay? I'd really like to stop now. Reverse. Okay. With that big tank on the back, that engine could not lift this off. I don't think it's got enough oomph to move us backwards, so there we go. We are stopped. Awesome. And we've got the experiments are 1.4. Monoprop fuel cell has given us 0.38. So yeah, we're using as much power as we're generating. So I think that's how the these work anyway. I believe that if you don't have enough power, they stop you working. Now we have 3 days worth of oxygen, and that's a little concerning. But I think that's because this is running on. Monoprop on O2. I turn that off, we've got a year worth. Yeah. Yeah, see, we're still getting exactly the same going on there. Comms transmit. So let's turn off our data transmission. Okay. Well, experiments is, yeah, there we go. So what it is the experiment is actually running as fast as it can with the power going on and off inside it. So that's fine. So, but basically we can let that run out, let that finish up, and then let the solar panels charge, and then move on to somewhere else, and then sit down, turn it on again, let it go, yada yada yada. The only thing we've got to watch out for is that. But then this will get stronger as we go up because we're going to be in better places. And if I turn the lab on and then mouse over, the lab uses 1 a second, and the experiments drop down to 0.19. So yeah, okay. Okay, and we can level up the crew as well, which is awesome. Record the experiments, upgrade into a level 1 scientist. Awesome, there we go. So we've got some help there. Eldred. Basil still hasn't got any, which is weird. That's fine. Oh, I think that's probably because if you get out, okay, and then get back in again, then can we level up? Nope, nope, doesn't count. Okay, right, that's fine. That's fine. We're okay. We're okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this here. So power low, we turn off the drain expressions. Power high, we turn it back on again. So that it is disabled by default. Then the surface sample, yeah, see we've got data for it. So we're converting that to data, which we can then transmit back, which is awesome. That works really well for us because we can stay on Mimus for 100 days, which is fantastic. The only problem we've got is that if it becomes nighttime, we have a problem. But then we've got loads of fuel, so we could maybe burn the engine a little bit and use some alternator power. We could even take off back into orbit and then come back down again. So yeah, so that's where we're going to leave this one, and we shall come back next time with hopefully lots and lots of goody science. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.